Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Early signing day is here. Let the chaos begin. Is there going to be chaos today? Not too much. Look, you're going to lose some guys like Shady Hayward, Onus Conan Banny. You're also looking to flip some guys. We'll get into that here in just a little bit. Tennessee currently sitting at 10th in the on-3 industry rankings. Now, the question is that good enough? Coach Rice and I are going to be live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to recap this entire class. We're going to talk about college football rankings. And I know Coach Rice, he's going to come in emotional. He's going to come in saying, Boogie, top 10 is not good enough. We have to be elite. And look, my response to that is recruiting is different now with the transfer portal. And I made 2 videos yesterday talking about the portal, and I'm encouraged. I'm excited about hearing that Tennessee is going to be a big spender this offseason. But on the flip side of that, you can't live in the portal. You do have to continue to recruit at an elite level. Does it need to be better? Maybe, probably, but is the sky falling if you don't land that top 5 class? No, I don't think so. Look, you can go to the Vols Twitter account and you can scroll. You can see the guys as they come in. Jaden Harmon's paperwork has come in. Joe Kim Dodson, Marion Dye has officially put the pen to paper. This is a big one right here. Christian Gass, 4-star linebacker out of Covington, Georgia, has put pen to paper. He's a top 200 guy, ranked 193 national, 4-star according to the on-3 industry rankings. Look, Georgia did not want to let him out of the state of Georgia, but Tennessee held off the Bulldogs. Christian Gass makes it official. He was one that everybody was keeping their eye on, whether or not Tennessee would get the pen to the paper. You can scroll on through. Ty Redmond, Dylan Lewis, Justin Baker has put pen to paper. Charles House is in the boat. Big Anthony Aguimora, George McIntyre has made it official. And again, going back to recruiting, talking about needing that top 5 class, top 10 is not good enough. You know, I think when you look at recruiting, what Josh Heupel wants to do, I have it on pretty good authority that Tennessee wants to start at the quarterback position. And then they want to recruit tackles and they want to recruit edge rushers. I think Josh Heupel has done a pretty dang good job recruiting the quarterback position, right? He got Nico. That was his guy. He got Jake Merklinger. He got George McIntyre. He's got Faison Brandon, the 247 Sports #1 player in the country for the class of 2026, committed. So George is officially in the boat. And I think when you look at what Josh Heupel has done at the quarterback position, it has been pretty good. So if you want to go look at the Vol Twitter account, you can scroll through. You can see everybody as their paperwork comes through. But we're going to get into the ones that we're hoping to flip. Like I said at the top of the video, you lose some guys and you hope to flip some guys. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it, but I need you guys real quick to do that YouTube stuff. Smash the thumbs up just below this video. It's quick, free, and easy, and it helps the channel, and I would appreciate it. Also, if it's your first time here, welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. We're not experts or insiders here. We're not media, reporters, journalists. We don't pretend to be any of that. What we are is fans. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like it, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Again, we're going live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to recap everything that took place today for early signing day. We're going to talk about this class as a whole. We're going to talk about the college football playoff rankings that came out last night. Right now, it looks like Tennessee is going on the road to play Ohio State. We'll break it all down tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But we also got a video coming later today, and that is going to be at 4:30 because that is 4-star defensive lineman Isaiah Campbell is scheduled to make his decision at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will have a video locked, loaded, and ready to go because it sounds pretty good for Tennessee with the elite defensive lineman out of Durham, North Carolina. 4-star prospect across the board, top 50 nationally. He is the 48th best player in the country. That is elite. He's the 6th best defensive lineman in this class. Steve Wiltfong, as of last night, said, we love our Tennessee picks for the nation's number 6 defensive tackle, Isaiah Campbell. That is, we as Steve Wiltfong and also Chad Simmons over at on3.com have put in their official crystal ball for Tennessee to land Isaiah Campbell. He's a guy that was committed to Clemson for quite some time. Those of you that aren't familiar, maybe don't follow recruiting throughout the entire offseason. When you commit to Clemson, you shut it down. You don't take any more visits. You're not allowed to take visits. Dabo Swinney doesn't allow that. However, the lines of communication remained open with Tennessee. He decommits from Clemson. He takes a visit to Tennessee. He follows that up, takes an official visit to North Carolina. That's the in-state school. That's the home school. Would he want to leave that home state? I felt pretty good about Tennessee after both of those visits. However, he takes a return trip. He comes back to Knoxville unofficially for that final last visit. It felt like Isaiah Campbell was trending to the good guys. And then you follow that up. Mac Brown gets fired at North Carolina. So everything looks good for Tennessee to land Isaiah Campbell. Wink, wink, nod, nod. The video shall be ready to go around 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is a big one for this class of 2025. And again, I talk about you're going to lose some guys. You're going to lose a Shady Hayward. That's a top 100 guy. You're going to lose Onis Conan-Baney. That's a 3-star corner. So when you're looking at the grand scheme of things, it's more about position. It's about depth at certain positions. But if you look at overall rankings, you just want to climb up those rankings. I think Tennessee has the potential to maybe come out of this thing higher than we went into the early signing day period. But again, Isaiah Campbell was a big one for me. We will have that video coming just a little bit later, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. That decision will be made. Let's go take a look at another guy that Tennessee is potentially looking to flip. That is 3-star safety Timothy Merritt, been committed to Miami for quite some time. 6'1", 175. He is out of Birmingham, Alabama, again committed to Miami. His National Signing Day celebration is going to be here in just a little bit. As of the recording, he's going to make that commitment, that decision, sign that paperwork in about an hour and a half. So as you're watching this video, if you're watching it later in the day, you may already know that Timothy Merritt is in the boat for Tennessee. You can see this put out on Twitter earlier. Breaking 2025 safety Timothy Merritt has been predicted to flip from Miami to Tennessee by Steve Wiltfong and Chad Simmons at On3 Sports. This is what Steve Wiltfong had to say as late as last night. Said Birmingham, Alabama's Parker safety Timothy Merritt has been committed to Miami since June, but won't sign with the Hurricanes this week. Merritt has been keeping Tennessee warm, and On3 has learned that Mario Cristobal and his staff plan to move on from it altogether. Isn't that what happens? Right? Isn't that what happens with flips once the guy starts to kind of have a foot out the door, starts trending to another school? Oh, he got processed, right? When you lose a guy, it's always processed or they drop the bag. That's the way it always comes out. But it sounds like he's not signing with Miami. That sounds good for Tennessee. We are on flip watch for Timothy Merritt at 10:30 this morning. He's a versatile player. He's a guy that can play. He's listed as a safety, but he can play anywhere in the secondary. And I get it. He's a 3-star. Let the comments begin. 3-star you. Do you guys remember the panic? Do you guys remember flipping out over Onis Conan-Baney, who was also a 3-star, but he can only play the corner position. Timothy Merritt brings more versatility to this class of 2025. So again, we are on flip watch for Timothy Merritt this morning. One last guy I want to take a look at here. 4-star linebacker Jaden Perlotti. You can see on the screen there, been committed to the USC Trojans since July the 30th. 4-star across the board, top 400 guy, ranked 391st nationally. He's a guy that, man, we've been talking about for quite some time. He is a guy that has been on flip watch for a while, keeps hearing good things about Tennessee, but he never pulls the trigger and flips. As of late last night, Steve Wiltfong said, we are keeping an eye on the Vols for USC linebacker commit Jaden Perlotti. As of late last night, Austin Price over at VolQuest went as far as saying Jaden Perlotti was trending to the good guys. This is the scouting report from 247 Sports. Greg Biggins says has a game tailor-made for the next level because of his positional versatility. Shows off a rare combination of size, compete level, and athleticism. Can line up at about 3 to 4 different spots. Projectable frame at 6'3", 210. Plays both linebacker and safety. Has exceptional lateral mobility. Can drop and cover and plays with consistent motor. Routinely covers wide receivers down the field in 7 versus 7. Very comfortable playing in space. Can blitz off the edge. Has the speed to run down plays from behind. Plays with maniacal effort and motor. Has a nice mean streak to him as well. A very twitchy player who reads and reacts quickly, can change direction, get off blocks, and is a huge hitter. Really doesn't have a discernible weakness and has the kind of all-around game that should allow him to see the field as a true freshman. Again, that is the scouting report on Jaden Perlotti. So again, you're going to gain some guys. You're going to lose some guys. So how do you feel if we lose Shady Hayward and Onis Conan-Baney, but we add a top 50 player in Isaiah Campbell? We add an elite player in Jaden Perlotti, and we add a versatile player in the secondary with Timothy Merritt. I think we come out ahead of it. Now, I don't know how the rankings are going to shake out. I don't follow the guys that are in front of Tennessee. I don't follow the guys that are behind Tennessee when it comes to covering recruiting. I am focused on Tennessee all day, every day. So we'll see how everything plays out. We'll have a video coming for the Isaiah Campbell commitment at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then also we will be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Myself, Coach Rice, we're going to break it all down. We're going to talk about this class of 2025, what we like, what we don't like, what we're concerned about. We'll take a look at the transfer portal, and we'll take a look at the college football playoff rankings. So join us tonight live, 7 p.m. Eastern time. As always, smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the Talkin Vols merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin Vols. You can also support by becoming a member of the channel. Just hit that join button down below. It's right there beside subscribe. You can do that for just $1. There's also a link in the description for all of that, but you get access to custom Talkin Vols emojis, fan call-in shows, all kinds of perks and benefits, but more importantly, you're supporting a channel that's for the fans, by the fans, and fan-funded, so we appreciate that support. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.